So this is the fourth video in a series of videos responding to Christian apologists that are pushing something that they call the Islamic dilemma.
So here we are. Video number 4 is being published by by Sajid, to respond to Islamic dilemma. Let me just be front and be clear about it. Congratulations and well done, Sajid. You just accidentally or intentionally confirmed the very thing you are trying to refute. Nothing, I don't want to be mean at all, but your refutation skills needs quite a lot of improvement. They are right now rubbish. 4th video and you've got nothing. You should be concerned about your refutation skills. Ask some help from Allah. But let's just get to the point. Don't get distracted with those people who have zero refutation skills.
However, they interpret their verses to fit in with their theology, but then want to force a false interpretation upon the verses of the Qur'an.
Let's clear that up. I know I don't need to clear this up because Sajid is someone who was ex-Christian before, who studied Christianity, all that. Maybe he forgot. Or maybe his so-called Christian teachers in his Christian schools didn't teach him that Bible contains parables, poems, prophecies, biographies, theology, apocryphy. It has many different kinds of writing in it. And as a Christian, when I grab the Bible, I am letting Bible to explain itself. This is very breath of God, and then it's able to express itself to me. But for the Quran,
But the Quran does claim to be clear.
it is clear. Mabun, perfect Arabic guidance for mankind. So, when I or other non-Muslims grab a Bible, read it, and then come to you and then say, hey, this verse says Bible is true, you suddenly panic and shout or whisper to Mike. No. You need tafsir, you need companion, you need hadith, you need surah, you need qira'at, you need context. Wait, Quran says it's clear. You say it's clear. Make your mind up. Then you bring up Surah 3 verse 7.
It is He who has sent down to you, O Muhammad, the book. In it are verses that are precise. They are the foundation of the book. وَأُخَرُ مُتَشَابِهَاتٍ, and others unspecific.
Well, some verses are clear, some are ambiguous. Wow. So the Quran admits within itself that some of it is not clear. The Quran itself says some verses are cut and dry, clear as day. Others, not so much. They are ambiguous. Thanks for proving our point. If it has ambiguous verses that needs explanation, then don't tell me it's self-explaining. Don't tell me it is the final guidance for mankind. And don't act shocked when someone misunderstands it. It is not my fault. It is not our fault. Your book contradicts your claim as well as your book contradicts itself. Well, what do you do then? Your next move comes. Classical move. You run to the tafsir, you run to Ibn Kathir.
Tafsir Ibn Kathir says that Al-Mubin means Al-Wadih, Al-Jali, that the Quran is clear, it's evident. الذي يفصح عن الأشياء المبهمة, that it expresses things that are ambiguous and explains them and clarifies them.
Yes, let's continue to run to Ibn Kathir. Because in Surah 2 verse 89, Ibn Kathir expresses that Quran confirms the scripture that is with the Jews and Christians. Not used to be with them, not it was corrupted, not some fragments are being lost or survived. No, with them, present tense and dot. That's it. So guess what? If Ibn Kathir is your trusted source, then Islam confirms the Bible. That's not an answer to dilemma. That is the dilemma.
Because the Arabic language is the most eloquent of languages. It's the clearest and broadest of languages. And it's the most effective of languages conveying the meanings that reside within the souls, that resides within people. When we're talking about the Arabic Qur'an being clear, it's a type of clarity that the English language can't even convey. But the Qur'an is a miracle and truly mubin in the Arabic language.
You keep telling us that Arabic is the most expansive, most eloquent, clearest language in history. Allah's last revelation. Great. Then why doesn't Quran just say it? Why doesn't just Quran say Bible has been corrupted? The Gospels no longer exist. Why doesn't Allah say this in his final revelation? Instead it says, let the people of the Gospel judge by what Allah has revealed therein. If you are in a doubt, ask those who read the book before you. How do you not see this? Do you not use your eyes to read? Do you not kind of open your ears to hear what you are reading? Do you just take your brain out when you read the Quran? How do you not see this? You are caught in contradictions by your own language. That's how it is. Then, of course, what happens? Muslims do they do what they are best of doing. What is that? I cannot talk about Islam. I don't know how to talk about Islam. I am gonna go and attack Christianity. They are very good at it. So, he states that you guys ignore the verses where Jesus worships God. Oh, no. Oh, we take them very serious. We take them very serious, like any serious scholar would do. We take the word of and actions of Jesus very seriously. Jesus states before Abraham was I am. Jesus states that I and the Father are one. Jesus expresses that he is the unique Son of God, therefore people want to kill him. With very title that he is the unique Son of God, caused him to end up on the cross, according to John chapter 19. Jesus asks us to honor him the way we would honor God. Jesus does the things only God alone does because he has the attributes of God. When he has the attributes of God, he does the deeds of God. Jesus shares the very name of God, that no one shares it. Jesus sits on the throne to judge the world. Jesus Christ is the one who receives worship in heaven. I take teachings of Jesus very seriously, and then I let Bible to speak, and Bible forces me to interpret these verses within itself, and those verses gets me on my knees and then tells me to worship the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, eternal Son of the Father. But what about you? You are telling me that Quran is clear, but you need 1,400 years of Islamic commentary to understand it. That's not a clarity, that's a confusion in a robe and a beard. Then comes the insult.
So for anybody to approach this book in a way that is disrespectful and arrogant and condescending immediately shows that they don't understand this book and they are surely not going to benefit from it. Not with an attitude like that. Which honestly I find sad, but one thing's for sure, such people are not to be trusted in talking about this book. So from the very outset when you read these letters, one should humble themselves and understand that this book is more than meets the eye.
The Christian apologists have ill intent. They don't approach the Quran humbly. Yeah, let's get this straight. If I do not agree with Sajid or with Muslims before reading their own book, then it is my fault that I don't understand it. How does that even make sense? That's not divine revelation, that's cult logic. If Quran is clear, then it should speak for itself, regardless who reads it. If it only works for the insiders who are already believe, that's not a guidance. That's just self-affirming rhetoric. Let me wrap up. If the Quran is clear, it confirms the Bible. If the Quran is unclear, it contradicts its own claims. If you need a library of scholars to interpret it, that is not a miracle. That is the Islamic dilemma. And every time you try to run from it, you are just right back into it. Well, go and share this video with your favorite Dawah guy. I'm sure he will love it.